It's barely been a few days since Ranbir Kapoor celebrated his 31st birthday, and now the actor is all out promoting his upcoming film Besharam. Now, are you wondering what's the most shameless thing that Ranbir has ever done? Well, hear it straight from the horse's mouth as he talks about some of his most embarrassing tales. Here's Ranbir Kapoor in conversation with my colleague Sabah Kazi.
मेरे सीने में दिल नहीं दोस्त, जिगर है जिगर और वो कभी टूटता नहीं। ना आएगा बबली 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 बबली।
His films are the most awaited ones at the box office. He slips into his characters effortlessly, be it rock star or a Badtameez Dil, but this time around he's really pushing the bar a little high. How does one turn shameless on screen? Ranbir Kapoor, welcome to Headlines today.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the wonderful introduction. I think, yes, I'm a little shy in real life, but I think in front of the camera it kind of gives me a purpose to play these over-the-top, flamboyant, vulgar, repulsive characters. You need a lot of confidence, because it is larger than life. It's the first time I'm stepping away from my comfort zone in a sense. I've usually played that coming-of-age lover boy, and here I am playing this, this crass, vulgar guy. So a lot of confidence which Abhinav gave me, the director, and I wanted to try a genre which was the masala genre, the typical family entertainers. So hopefully, people accept me in the genre also.
And you get to do all of this while being on the sets with your parents. I mean, wow.
I know. I haven't seen my father's the color of his eyes in my real life. In this film, imagine I had to say things like Mote, Gende, Dharti Pe Bhoj. But he's such an amazing actor. After 40 years of working as an actor, he's still so excited and passionate about films and acting that he really was very encouraging, very supportive, and it was really truly a memorable experience for me.
कौन? तेरा पप्पा बबुआ, इंस्पेक्टर चुलबुल चोटाला, और यो तेरी अम्मा, हेड कांस्टेबल बुलबुल चोटाला.
So while you were, like rambling those dialogues and the words that you mentioned, what was going on in your head? And were you like, worried that you would get reprimanded later?
There were certain words that I can't say on this channel what were going in my head, which was going, what am I doing? But, by the end of it, also our dynamics, he plays a Delhi cop, the Tules. He and my mom, Chulbul Chotala and Bulbul Chotala. I play a car thief, Bubbly. So the dynamic between our characters was very comedic. Everything was fun, everything was about laughter. It was spy versus spy. So it was lots of fun to do, and it was very important that we all stay in a happy state of mind so we can translate that on screen.
Not to forget, there's Pallavi Sharda in the film too. How was it working with her on screen?
Now I think I've worked with close to 6 newcomers in my 10 movies that I've released. It's always good to work with a newcomer. That there are no date problems with the A-list actors. Usually they're working on 3 to 4 films, so you don't get dates. But having said that, this is Pallavi's first film as a leading, in a leading role, and she's worked really hard. And I truly hope that the audience gives her a chance, and she does really amazing work in the future.
Ranbir, think of the most shameless thing you've ever done in your life, and you not regret it, but you feel proud about the fact that, oh, you really did that.
First, I will say that an example of a shameless thing I've done. But with this film, we're showing the title Besharam, which means shameless in a positive way. I don't think we're not trying to say Besharam means remove your clothes and embarrass people. It means be Besharam in your heart. Suno sabki karo man ki. Follow your own heart. What's right and wrong, and be Besharam in your attitude. Having said that, the other kind of Besharam thing that I've done when I was young, I remember I was in school, I was in the 2nd or 1st grade. I had a teacher called Mrs. John. She used to wear shorts. She's not short skirts, she used to wear skirt and come. And I remember during class, I used to go under a desk to see her legs and all of that. And I got really beaten up by her and the principal, and my mom was called to school. But I think, that was the most Besharam thing that I can remember I've done.
So, with actors, there's always this question about, slipping into a character and doing a research and getting into the shoes of a person. So you've played a rock star and the other roles that you've played in the past. What research went into being a Besharam?
I think the most important was to grow my chest hair, which the director wanted. He said he wanted him to have chest hair. He's a big Amitabh Bachchan fan, so he dresses like him. His hairstyles like him. But I think that it was. Yes, I play a street guy, a street kid who's an orphan, lives in an orphanage. He has a good heart. He's a little flamboyant, vulgar. And I think the research that I had to do, or my basic groundwork for this role was just to have confidence and actually play it up to the gallery. You know, mouth dialogues like "Mere seene mein dil nahi dost, jigar hai jigar re kabhi tootta nahi." You need a lot of confidence, you know, for the hero-giri dialogues and all of that. So it's first of a kind for me. So hopefully I'm not going to fall flat on my face.
No, definitely not. Looking at the kind of dialogues that you're saying, really looking forward to the film. But looking at your filmography and all that you've done in the past, you've more or less explored most of the genre that, you know, a lot of newcomers are not willing to do at the start of their career. What else do you think you want to explore at this point in time? What are the other genres or subjects that you want to touch?
So much to, and I have really two exciting films coming after Besharam. I have a film called Bombay Velvet, which is directed by Anurag Kashyap. It's a crime drama set in 50s, 60s Mumbai. It's a fictitious love story around a real life experience that was happening in Bombay at that time. And then I have a film called Jagga Jasoos, which Anurag Basu, the director of Barfi, is making. I'm producing that movie. It's a children's detective film, so it's going to be a first of a kind where I play a detective. You know, a lot of action, a lot of thrills, a lot of romance, and it's a musical. I'm playing a schoolboy in that, so another challenging part for me. But there's so much to do. You know, I want to, you know, play roles like Rajesh Khanna from Anand, Raj Kapoor from Shri 420, Amitabh Bachchan from Diwar, you know, Heath Ledger from Dark Knight, the Joker's character. There's lots to do. You know, as an actor today, actors are becoming more fearless. You know, there was a time when actors were doing the same parts, but today they're trying new parts. And I think I'm trying very hard not to have an image right now, and you know, keep breaking it with a film that releases. And I hope that Besharam really, you know, breaks that urban image of mine, which probably Ye Jawani Hai Diwani had made. And with the next release, I break this crass image of Besharam. So that's the endeavor. You know, that's the purpose. That's the practice. Let's see where I land up.
And remember, there were talks about you doing a vampire film too. Yes. What happened to that?
Well, it was just talks. You know, it was offered to me, but nothing materialized out of it. But I think it'll be another cool genre to approach.
Okay. So you've turned a year older.
Thank
you don't. 31, right?
31, yes.
Okay. What did you do on your birthday, if I may ask?
Well, that's none of your business.
No, of course, considering you've been busy promoting the film and it was just 2 days ago. Yes. What did you do on your birthday?
Again, it's none of your business.
Were you promoting films or were you spending time with family and close friends?
I was promoting my movie, and I think that's what's important for you to know. Yeah, and it's a birthday like every year. I've spent it usually at shooting or at work, and this year was no different.
Any special gifts this time?
Well, you know, the thing is, as an actor, when you become an actor, people stop gifting you gifts because they think, oh, he makes money, why does he need a gift? My parents haven't gifted me anything for the longest time, so I feel quite bad and nobody gives me gifts. A lot of my fans actually have sent me a lot of, you know, fun things like cards and gifts and flowers and chocolates and cakes, and that's been amazing.
How is it working with Abhinav Kashyap? He's directed the great Salman Khan before this, so how is it working with him?
Well, I was a big fan of Abhinav, you know, after Dabang, the kind of impact that film made around the world, and what a great entertaining film it was. So I always want to work with him, and you know, he has a very simple philosophy of working, a very simplistic approach. He's not trying to force moralistic opinions down your throat. He wants to make clean family entertaining films, and I like the approach. You know, he's very different from his brother Anurag. You know, and so
why would you say that?
Because, like, I guess he makes, you know, these sunshine, entertaining, happy films. Anurag still makes a little bit more, you know, intense into his world films. In Abhinav's films, all his heroes sing. In Anurag's films, his heroes don't sing. But I think at the heart of it, both the brothers and you know, very individualistic filmmakers, very different from each other, and still very talented.
I can't let you go, but ask you one last question. If you could just look into the camera and utter one interesting dialogue from Besharam, like the one you mentioned earlier, maybe a new one this time around.
Okay, let me say, can I say it to you? It's a dialogue he says to the girl. लगता है तेरी रगों में खून नहीं, रबड़ी दौड़ती है रबड़ी.
Did you just do that?
Yes, I just did that.
लगता है तेरी रगों में खून नहीं, रबड़ी दौड़ती है रबड़ी.
Anyways, thank you so much for joining us, Ranbir. I'm sure it's going to rock at the box office, like always. Good luck with Besharam, and looking forward to seeing you very soon in Delhi.
Thank you.
In Delhi with camera person Pradeep Gupta, I'm Sabah Kazi for Headlines Today.
Besharam,